Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Let me know your name in the chat room. Make sure I can see your name. Look at the very bottom of the screen. There's something scrolling there. It's jhilar.com/show your name. Show your name. jhilar.com/show name. It tells you what you need to do so I can actually address you when you say something in the chat room. Please say something in the chat room so I can actually address you properly. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. And this is the start of today's show. Today is, ano ba yan? Baka may deadline. Okay. Tatanggalin ko lang yung deadline na weird. Bakit siya may deadline? What is that? It's a, yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, hindi pa rin siya. Okay, got it. Okay, thank you so much. This is Jomer Hilario. You are in Take Your Skills to the Next Level with AI. I'm going to show you three demos today on how you can use AI. The demos are actual. You're going to see how I operate the AI tool today and how how you can do the same thing also. Is this demo is done to capture your imagination so that kaya ko bang gawin yung AI na yan? Napakadali naman pala. Bakit hindi to alam ng marami? Hindi kasi alam na marami talaga. Pero everyday dumadami na yung may alam tungkol sa ChatGPT. And by today, if you find somebody using ChatGPT, they will express disappointment. I'll tell you in a bit why. But before that, let me just introduce myself a little bit. My name is Chomar Hilario, and you're going to learn how to take your skills to the next level with AI. I'm going to show you three demos of this brand new tool that I am privileged to be a part of. I'm in the private beta of this brand new tool. Let's get started. So, AI demo, we're going to learn all about what can an AI do for you. This is just limited only to text AI, generative text AI. For the moment, we will not be teaching you all about images. That's for another show. But let me share to you that we're not going to talk about ChatGPT today. We're not going to talk about Google Bard and not going to talk about Bing AI, which has been in the headlines of everyone very recently. Why are we not talking about them? It's because Jennifer Lopez said they are just the beginning. Okay. Number one, ChatGPT is overloaded. You can hardly use it today, even if it's free. Number two, Google Bard is just a promise, so it's really not. There's nothing there. You Google Bard, there's nothing there. It's just news. And Bing AI is only available to media. So unless you're special, you can access this. However, there has been apps out there that you can use this, and I will show you the app that I'm using. And this is an app you can actually take advantage as well for free. Only there is a wait list, but don't let that get you down because it's just the beginning. Your advantage in this brand new gold rush is to be first. Can you type in the chat room if you can understand what I'm saying? I want to be first. Say I want to be first because that is a big deal. And when there's a gold rush happening and you're first, you get to secure the best things, the best sites, the best land. That's how gold rushes work. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few things that AI can do, and it's going to be really fast. This one, Amazon, Facebook ads, Google ads, create blog posts, create outlines of blog posts, create links, listicles. Using templates, it can create an Amazon review, it can create a product description, it can create a paragraph of Amazon reviews, um, can create email subject lines, personalized cold emails, welcome sequences for email marketers, can also do attention based frameworks for copywriters, and can also do uh, everything you need to do for your Google My Business. This is specifically designed for local businesses. The AI can do this. Can also create others, like a job description for a job you want somebody to work with. And the secret ingredient is anything goes. Everybody say anything goes. That's where the commands is. Under this app, if you go to commands, you can ask it to make anything. That's what commands mean. So that's the secret. Now, you can also take care of all your SEO, like the blog posts, the actual contents of the website. This app can take care of it. The web page, the home page, it can put stuff in there. A product page, it can create the text. And services page, it can create the text for that as well with a little bit of input from you. Do you imagine how powerful this tool is? Because it sort of creates everything, just like an employee or an assistant, right? So anyway, before I continue, do you hear me well? Is my audio good? Let me know in the chat if my audio is good. Now, it also can create templates for your personal bio, your LinkedIn posts, your photo captions, Pinterest stuff, and Quora answers, Q&A stuff. It can create that for you. It can create, it can improve your content if it's the content is bad, has bad SEO, it has bad grammar. It can do that for you. Ooh, fix your students' bad grammar. Yeah, it can do that. It can also create a name for a business or a product. Wow. And make a story. I wonder how that looks like. Can it actually make a story? Now, can it also explain something to a child? In fact, the AI, I always use the AI to do this, to explain something to me as if I was a child. It's so fun. Now, it can also do a script for a mini video sales letter and do everything like a video script, video titles, video topics, video hashtags, video description. All of this can be done. We're not finished. It also can create a company bio, can automatically create an FAQ for a company, create the landing page for the company. So many things it can do. Why aren't people doing this? Because they don't know the potential. That's why I congratulate you for being here. You can see the potential. Chomar, it says there, create a perfect headline. What is that? Well, if you were paying attention earlier, you would have found that I actually did that to introduce today's event. This event today, this one event. The title of this event was created by a AI. Okay, and let me show you exactly how I did that by showing you the video. So this is me saying, give me event titles, and I just give a little bit of input, what the title of what the product is, what does it do, and it just completely just gave me ideas, and all I did was press R for try again, try again, try again, try again, try again, and it kept giving me ideas for the title of this show tonight. The show tonight is called Take Your Skills to the Next Level. I found it after I pressed R for the fourth time. It's one here. Okay, don't be left out. Say goodbye to your fears. Start your AR in ChatGPT. Take control of your future. All of these words are called persuasive words. Can you say that in the chat room? Persuasive words. If you don't have the training of copywriters, you probably don't know what to say. But now all I did was press R. How many of you can press R? Press R, press R. Gives you so many ideas, and all I have to do is take my idea and use it as the title of this show. Okay? In case you didn't know, the title of this show is taken directly from this AI. Take your skills to the next level with AI. That's the name of the show, taken from this demo that I'm showing you right now. Ain't that cool? So yeah, I'm using AI to create a title for a review of a demo of this tool that I'm showing you. Okay? So that's not the demo, that's just a cool thing. If you were paying attention, AI can now help people working in these areas: advertising, making blogs, e commerce, email marketing, copywriting frameworks, Google My Business, small businesses, search engine optimization, social media, creating strategy, doing video marketing, and website marketing. The AI can help people working in these areas. Do you know anyone working in these areas? Do you know how, if they only tapped on the power of AI, they can actually take advantage of this? All right. So, are you ready for our first demo, everyone? Are you excited for our demo number one, which shows you slowly how I would use the AI? Okay. These are three demos today, but the last demo is a really long one. So, would you like a long demo? Let's see. So, the very first one is we're gonna create a listicle. Now, listicle is a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 designed for blogs so that people will be interested to read it. So I'm going to ask the AI to create me a list based on a few words. Can you type the word R for ready? Type R for ready. So I know you guys are there. All right, we're gonna go and show this. Now the name of the this is the title of my article. Furniture Social Media Manager Wanted. Like furniture store. I was giving it very specific, yeah, very specific instructions on what is the title of what I'm gonna do. Okay, so my project is I'm looking for a social media manager for a furniture store. It's not real. It's not real. I made it up. So I wanted to make a listicle. Okay, and the title of the listicle is furniture store. So that's the name of the client. That's hypothetically the name of the client. Okay, it's not real. So pretend I own a furniture store or I work for a furniture store, and I have to make a list for that. Okay, so list and then slash, and then I click on listicle, and then I have to type in the topic, which is furniture stores social media manager. That's the topic. I wanted to make a list for me. Okay, and the list is all about why furniture stores need to hire a 100% remote social media manager. So that's the article. No, so this one is an article that the social media manager can make. A guru can use this one. Okay, and also a social media manager agency can create this blog post. Now it also says instead of hiring an in-house social media manager, you should get somebody who's remote. And I need 15 items. Okay, Hawaii furniture stores can use, and I just press enter. That's it. That's it. It's press enter. It gives me the article, gives me the listicle, a list. Question: how much effort did that take? Look at my hands. See, just press enter. It creates a list. Let's read it. Does it make sense? Less overhead. With a remote social media manager, furniture stores don't have to worry about office space. Correct. Time savings. With a remote social media manager, furniture stores don't have to waste time recruiting, interviewing, onboarding an in-house employee. Correct. No travel cost, obviously, because he's remote. Scalability. You can scale the manager up and down based on the demands of the business. Correct, because you can hire up or hire down. Faster results, because if you hire an experienced SMM, because you have access to the whole world, and then you can get somebody who's familiar with store protocol. I was able to make a list in a few less than a minute, less than a minute. Okay, so I just changed the title now to why furniture stores should hire a 100% remote social media manager instead of hiring in-house, which their tendency is to hire the nephew, the son, the daughter, the son-in-law of the owner. So I'm making a case you should hire those guys. You should hire the remote guy, which is, for example, me. Okay, so blog post. Who can use this blog post? An SMM. An SMM who has no job yet. An SMM who wants to get into the furniture business niche. And I made the blog post in a few seconds. Demo number one done. Let's go to demo number two. And if you're there, please let me know if you can, if you're excited. Did you see the impact? How it was able to make a fully formatted list, just like that. How about check out demo number two? Let's do demo number two. We're gonna ask it to become a copywriter using a template. Now, in Sabina template, there is a formula that you have to follow when you write the the letter. Now, the letter, copywriters actually write sales letters. Okay, in case you have not seen a sales letter, I'm gonna pick one here from my table. This is a everything here is a sales letter. This is a newsletter for sales letters, and almost everything you see here is a sales page. It's this selling you something. Like, for example, this one here, the last page, the ladder of success. This is a sales letter. It's selling you something. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, sales letters are these things. It's a letter. Sounds very personal, but it's actually trying to sell you something. Okay, so when people make sales letters, they're called copywriters. They use templates. Okay, and let me show you the template. It's going to use a template called the pain agitate solve PAS template. So let's find out how to do that here in this tool Jounce. Okay, so you go to the tool that I'm using. For example, I'm using Jounce right now, and then go to new document, and then go to the documents, new document, and then you create document. There it is. There it is. And then put in a title, in which case we want it to do copywriting for us. Okay. So I want to, sorry, my typing is slow, but anyway, blog post. So this is a simple way to make a title, blog post. And the blog post is a copywritten something using the PAS template or copywriting template. So it's going to go to slash, yeah, there it is, problem agitate solution framework. Okay, that is the favorite framework of this guy here, Dan Kennedy. Okay, so you don't know your copywriting, don't worry, you just need to answer what is the product's name. For example, you don't know anything about copywriting, so just give him the name of the product. Okay, as before, my product is a uh, let's see what I'm gonna type here. A social media manager. That's my product. So, for example, that's me. I'm a social media manager. And what are the key benefits of the products? Here's the thing, just so fun. I don't really want to type in what are the benefits of a social media manager because I'm LAZY. So I skip that. Okay. And the target audience is small business owners of, I'm going to fix that in a bit, furniture shops. Right? Let's say I'm just really targeting furniture shops because if you do that, you target certain businesses, it's kind of easier to reach out to them instead of saying all small business owners on the planet. That's never gonna work out because when you target something like bullseye, you play bullseye, you're kind of trying to hit a small thing, yeah? So for small to medium furniture business owners is smaller than all business in the planet. Now, you might think, hey, Jomar, this is so tiring. I have to type in the product description of a virtual social media manager. It's a lot, right? Correct. It's a lot. So even though I was painfully trying to type in the description of the product, which is me, the social media manager, guess what? I finally tired of typing and decided to use my brain. So this is the fun part. Um, So after writing two descriptions of social media manager, I said, okay, this is too hard. I'm just gonna go to Upwork and look for a job description. Okay? Because I'm sure people have already typed that in, so I don't have to type in the description. So I decided, okay, I don't like Upwork. I'm gonna go to Indeed.com, which is a place where you can find um, jobs for hire. So I go find a social media manager job in Indeed. Pay attention, this part is laziness strategically used. Okay? Now, I'm in Indeed. I look for the description of a social media coordinator in Marriott or Rocketbox. And I look for a description that is long. I'm going to look for a job which is the same as mine, social media manager, but um, like, but it has to have long description in this part here. So the job type is there. I need to see how they describe the jobs. I'm gonna scroll that a little bit, see if they have a good description here. Then I'll take that description with me. And this description is so short. About the job is about 2 lines, so I can't use that. So I have to go look for another job. You see that it's useless. Describing the job is take care of our social media. That's a bad description. Give me something that I can use for my AI, right? So I'm gonna keep scrolling a little bit until I find the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association. Hallelujah! And they're looking for a social media specialist. And they have paragraphs of description of the social media job for Billy Graham. Okay, copy the thing, yeah? Copy the whole thing. Because I like it. It gives me everything I want. I don't even bother reading it. It's just like everything you want to say about social media, Mr. Bill Graham, I just copy. because your job and everybody's social media job is essentially the same, right? So I go back now, I copy it, and I go back now to my this one project description for my Jones, and I paste everything. See that? The job description of the social media manager is paste the whole thing, and I press enter. Okay. After I've done there, did I change it? 100% remote. Okay, I call it 100% instead of virtual, and I press this one here, generate. Okay, press the generate button over here, and I wait. There goes the problem. Remember, this is a copywriting format. It has to start with problem, and it follows by agitate, then it follows with solution. That's how copywriting works. So these are three parts that you put it in a sales letter, three paragraphs, one after another. That is how long did it take? 3 minutes, including my searching. That's demo number two. How do you make a sales letter using AI, using a template? It's crazy. Do you understand now the power of this tool? No, by the way, I read this already. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's a decent. But if you don't like it, you just click on try again. It's gonna try to do it again in a different way. Just click on try again, or to retry. It's gonna give you a different set of answers. Sometimes I just keep doing try again, try again, try again until I find something I like. That's how it works. Okay, this one even emphasizes YouTube Live, Facebook Live because it's taken from the Billy Graham text. The first one was general. This one is second. The second one is more specific, taking the details from the Billy Graham social media position. Awesome. I like it. I keep it. Demo number two, done. All right. Are you guys ready for demo number three? Or do you already understand the power of this thing? Okay. Now, let's go to demo number three. Demo number three is we're going to create multiple chapters for an ebook. I need you guys to tell me something. Do you have the patience to watch me create four chapters, four chapters of a book using AI for demo number three? Do you have the patience? Because you know how fast the AI works, you might not be patient enough. We create multiple chapters of that ebook, and you know what? This is an actual ebook that I'm making. Okay, I already did this. I already got the chapters, and I already saved it. I'm just going to show you the video how I did the chapters. Ready? You gotta say, Jammer, I will be patient. I will watch it because understanding the power of this AI thing and doing it is gonna help you understand why your future and my future is totally different starting now, starting November of last year. Okay, and what I'm demoing to you right now is it's not even new. This has been in existence for 2 years. This tool that I'm using is brand new, but there are tools out there like it that's been around, but they're paid. When ChatGPT came into the picture, all of a sudden the public can use it for free, and now it's back to paid. Now ChatGPT is paid again right now. Bottom line is ChatGPT has already opened the possibilities. And what I'm just showing you is a small bit of what it can do. I'm going to invite you to join me. Make sure you join me in the next batch of ChatGPT 101 training so we can unlock what else can you do, because this is not what you can do. This is just the tip. This is just a very small tip. And one of the tip is creating multiple chapters, interesting chapters for an ebook. Alrighty? You guys ready? So later I will be giving you an invitation to my ChatGPT 202 and 101. 101 is basic. That's great. 202 combines different kinds of courses altogether. I'll talk about it later because 202 is totally different. There are three kinds of 202s and only one kind of 101, which is the basic one. I have the first week of March somewhere there is going to be the schedule for the next batch of ChatGPT 101. Okay? You don't have to go to 202 to learn one. You don't have to go to 101 to go to 202. You can just go straight to 202. But if your brain is like 1% curious, you want to unlock the rest, go to 101. Okay? Let's show you Okay, sorry, yeah. Show you how to make 4 chapters. This is a bit long because we're making 4 chapters. Let's go. There you are. I am now going to convince people to hire a social media manager as my chapter one of this book. And to convince them, I'm going to use different kinds of ways. Okay. We're not going to make the listicle again and stuff like that. I'm going to use the magical thing called command. Can you type it in the chat room? When I say command, I mean you can tell it to do anything. Say it in the chat room. Anything means anything. And I think this is the reason why the ChatGPT became so popular because you can actually ask it anything. Okay, it's literally anything. So let's see what I do with this one as chapter one of my book. Okay, okay. I'm gonna ask you. You are an expert in. So I tell ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT. This is Jones. You are an expert in social media management. I tell it that it's an expert, like Mary Smith, one of the people that I'm with. I'm inside the inner circle of Mary Smith. She's the Facebook queen. You're like the goddess of Facebook, like Mary Smith. Write a chapter. So I'm actually asking it to pretend he is Mary Smith. He, the chatbot. Or the not the chatbot, Jones, the AI. You're like the goddess of Facebook. Write a chapter's worth of friendly advice to medium-sized businesses. Why? Look at this. Why? So not only is it going to make an article, it has to write like Mary Smith, right? Who's an expert in social media management. Anything means anything, right? Why hiring an in-house social media manager is not as good as getting a 100% remote Filipino social media manager. So that's my chapter. All right. So like include pay attention to how I do this because this is part of what you're gonna learn in ChatGPT 101. Included listicle in your chapter. I want a listicle. I want a joke. You see that? I want 3 items. Quiz. Put a quiz in the chapter. And put the answer and 3 stories. Put 3 stories of hypothetical. Oh, this part is funny. Hypothetical business success. This is a chapter with a joke, a quiz, 3 stories, and a list. Don't say it's hypothetical. Click generate. Tchanan! There's the article. So there's an introduction, there's a title. If you scroll a little bit, you say, you're not convinced? Here's my list. One, two, three, four, five. And after it makes the list, of course, it does something else because I told it to make, don't just give me a list, you put another list to top it all. Why you should hire a remote Filipino, blah, 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 blah. Now, this one is almost a repeat of the top list, but that's okay. This is not perfect, but it's good. It's a great opening. Then it gives you a quiz. You see that? It gives you a quiz. Now, the quiz is almost the same as the content. That's fine because you didn't even have to write it. And then it comes with a bulleted list which contains stories of a clothing store, a restaurant, and a boutique. That's the chapter. It's not finished because here comes the final thing, which is uh, that joke. It's not finished. It has to come up with a joke. So it ends the thing with a joke. There. Joke. What did the social media manager say to the client? Ask for a discount. I'll give you a like. It's not funny, but it's a joke. Then if you're unhappy, just press R. Okay. It's gonna make a new one. Press R. Tell me, is this not groundbreaking? What I just made it do. A whole chapter. Quiz, story, joke, list. Do you think your not very good, well trained person can actually do a little editing on this list? If you're not happy, you just press R. What kind of world is it? When you're unhappy with an essay, you press R. And then out comes a brand new chapter. That's chapter one. If your brain is not exploding at this point, something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong. By the way, this is opportunity, and at the same time, it's risk. Okay, opportunity for you is to if you understand this, you wrap your head around this, then you can take advantage of its power. Right? Can't really tell you what else it can do because it's not enough to discuss it now. And you need to go to the Chat GPT 101 course or the Chat GPT core 202 courses so you can really use it for something. And for many of you, this is a new skill. This is not just okay, press R is not the skill. Did you see how I typed it? That's the skill. It's called prompt engineering, and it's the next level skill in the world of AI. If you don't know your prompt engineering, you don't know AI. All right? So that's it. I saved that. I'm gonna make a new document. As you can see, I already did it. I'm gonna make a brand new document and I'm gonna do chapter two. Ready for chapter two, guys? You can at the very least say something, right? Because I'm explaining to you how this would work. Now, another chapter, I don't want to use that style. I want to use Quora Answers, which is a very specific uh, feature of this app, Jounce, which is you state a question instead of make me a list, make me a joke and stuff like that. This is in the style of Quora, which is a very popular website for really intelligent answers. Okay, so I'm asking you to create a set of myths for about hiring social media managers because I know my reader is afraid, okay, to hire social media managers who are remote. Okay, so my question initially is myths about hiring remote social media managers. My tone of voice must be fun and witty because I want it. And I also said, give me 10 myths. The question is, what are 10 myths? Because I have to state it like a question. What are the top 7 myths? Whatever. Okay. And I also say, include your answer must include. So this is me guiding the content, which is very good. Fear based, heavy, emotion. So this is how I want it to write. Parang you tell your gardener, I want you to water the flowers, but the roses are like this. The daisies you flower in the afternoon, and the cactus never touch them. So that's very specific. And off it goes. Makes 10 myths. That's it. Sorry, I was talking too long. Now it's 7 myths. No, it made that 7 myths enough for a chapter, including explanation. Notice it already stopped using long sentences because I said so, and now the sentences are shorter. And I read this. It's kind of good. It's good enough so that I can use it. Okay, so three. They're difficult to manage. They're expensive. They're risky. That's so good. It's so good that I can just add in a little bit, like one more sentence, or put a small example per line, or even some lines, and then that's it. That's my chapter. How do you make a chapter better? Just add images. That's it. I don't even have to press R because I'm happy with this chapter. Okay. Wow. Do you understand what is happening? This is Quora. This Quora template they have here in Jones, it's way better. I can use this thing as is, no edits. Or I can actually make it do it again. Try again. Okay. So that's 2 chapters for you. How do you feel right now? As a third chapter. Okay, third chapter. Even I don't know what's about to happen. So chap it's now actually chapter 2, John Marvin. Fine. I'll let you make a mistake this time. Fear based. My chapter headings are, um, what do you call this? Uh, off the top of my head lang. Okay. So this is a fear-based myth based on a remote worker or a virtual professional when you're applying to become the SMM of a business. So this is not a business owner's fear. This is your fear, the person who wants to work online. So I go back to core answers. Does do exactly the same thing, right? So now I have the point of view of the business owner hiring a VA, remote social media manager. Now I have the remote social media manager's fears because my book is about two of them. So this is the point of view of a newbie. Okay. So 10 fear-based factors, and the information the newbie knows how to manage social media for his own or her own, but no experience in managing companies, afraid to do it for companies. So that's the point of view. Right? And I'm just explaining it maybe too much for her. Assure her with real examples. Seriously, all I'm doing is telling it what to do of real companies. So give me real examples of real companies who actually use remote teams to manage their social media. Haba, no? That's prompt engineering. Use emotional language. Emotional damage. Okay, assuring when mentioning company concepts, always use ano pa, story examples. And ano pa, talk to me like I'm 11. Okay, or something. Like I'm in high school. Period. It's really long prompt because and your tone has to be fun and witty, and then you press this smart and funny, whatever. Anyway, that's it. It made the chapter 3. Assuring. I read it. It's excellent also. Don't worry, there are plenty of businesses out there who use remote teams, blah, blah, blah. With one, there's an example of Flutterwave, there's an example of, where's that other, I can't read behind me. Um, yeah, there are, if you scroll, you see different kinds of companies, different, this one, Buffer is here, there's another company down here. This part here nawala yung example niya. This one here is GitLab. So these are actual companies that have remote stuff. Hootsuite. Bottom line, it made the article in a different way based on what I said. And that is chapter 3. And with that, I would like to cut short the presentation for the demos because there are three more chapters. The three more chapters, but we're going on too long. I want to address your questions if you have them. If you don't have questions, then it's time for you to tell me you want to learn ChatGPT or you want to let this pass you by because that's just the very tip of the proverbial big gold rush. Okay, that's what you can do with tools last year. That's last year. Tools last year. Now you can do a way lot more. Okay, and I have a course, a very simple, low price course called JLR Comes as ChatGPT, ChatGPT 101. Will teach you in 1 hour how to do it. And then I'll give you another hour so you can play around with the tool. Okay. And then you can ask me questions while you're playing around with it. Last time we did this for the first batch, we spent a total of how many hours? 4 hours just because I'm nice. Okay. So ChatGPT is gonna happen next Saturday after next Saturday evening. So make sure you join that batch. There's another batch 2 weeks after that for batch 3. Now let me show you something about ChatGPT, the next gold rush. I'm talking about ChatGPT because it's the what people normally have heard of, but it's really just all about AI, not just ChatGPT. The tool I showed you earlier, that wasn't ChatGPT, that was Jounce. And Jounce is on closed beta right now, meaning to say you can get in, but you have to wait. There's a wait list. I was already able to get in early, that's why I was able to use it. They are free for now. Okay, so if you're paying attention, all 400 of you, they are free. Just join the wait list. The name of the app is there on each slide in my demo. There's a replay in all my social media of this video. Now, Para hindi ka mapag-iwanan, you will learn how to maximize ChatGPT or AI in your life, business, and specifically in your website. And to get you to really join it, no, have two schedules. One is March 4, okay, and one is April 8th. Okay, they're both Saturday. They're both online, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you can pick one or the other, not both, because it's gonna probably have the same content. Now, if you join now, you'll also get access to the recording of the first batch. Okay, so that's the first bonus, the recording of batch one ChatGPT. You'll get it immediately so you can study and be prepared for March 4, which will probably have new stuff in it. All right. Now, there's also a massive bonus for those of you who are joining for ChatGPT 101 batch 2 and batch 3. You get this, a workbook called Creating Your Success Vision. It is included with a 5 day course. Can you type the word five? 5 day course on planning your success vision. And what's different about this? It's probably the first course on the planet that will include how to use AI to generate your success vision. Because I already have frameworks here, right? AI works well if you have a framework. If you have no framework, it won't work. Now, using this framework, I'm going to teach you how to use AI and add this framework using this workbook to create your success vision in the 12 areas of your life. Okay? 12 areas of your life. And this will be mailed to you if you're in the Philippines, and everybody will also have a digital version, especially if you're not in the Philippines. So, this is a physical workbook that has a digital component, and Filipino users get this for free, including free shipping. Okay? So that you know it actually exists. Okay? So that's the first bonus. This it's worth 5,000 pesos to join this one, and you're getting it for free. Just join the chat GPT. Okay? Why? Because I believe if you have written visions of your life, there's a big likelihood, 80%, that it will come true, versus people who have no written visions. Now you can have goals and to-do lists. Yes, those aren't visions. Visions are the ones created during sessions like this, which I normally do in a nice resort. But you can do it online, and I will guide you in making the visions. Okay, this is based on two courses I went through myself. So this is original combination of my ideas and the experiences I've had in making visions, life visions. All right. Um, anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. So that's a bonus. Now, this bonus is available for getting into the ChatGPT. Okay, 101. But first batch, batch 3 is in April. April 8th. Batch 1 is this coming next week Saturday. Okay, all right. Now, so the bonus is this workbook, 5 day course plus a ChatGPT batch 1 recording. So physical workbook for you guys in the Philippines, free shipping, and online workbook for those who are overseas. Okay. Now, your AI will help you create your success vision, and I will help you with this one. Okay. So the website to join is jhilar.com/chatgpt. Please be surprised that it is a very low price course. It is only a 2 hour course. The main ChatGPT is only 2 hours because it's very easy, as you can see in my demos. What you need to do is after 1 hour, you play around with it with me around so I can help you and guide you. All right. So that's it. You can also get access to this by joining my other courses. But so those courses are, for example, you want to learn more about ChatGPT in online jobs or AI in online jobs. So that's gonna happen in March 18. I have a ChatGPT 202 live event on March 18. That's a Saturday afternoon. So you can join that by going to my Take Action Online Jobs course. Now, let me show you something. So that is a job course that allows you to understand online jobs and AI put together. So what kind of skills are you gonna need to learn to use AI and your online job in sabay? Because the skills you will need to learn when it comes to AI for an online job is different if you're applying it for a business. So the Take Action course, which has a live event on March 18th, contains that. So it's ChatGPT 202 with online jobs. So that's a different one. You can join that as well. The website to go is always the same. Okay, it's jhilar.com/chatgpt. Yun pa rin. You can get access to this course itself. All right. So di ka na isang website lang pupuntahan nyo. jhilar.com/chatgpt. So that's one option. The other option is you can also join yung ChatGPT itself na website, jhilar.com/chatgpt, and learn the basic stuff. Okay. Now, there's also another option for you, which is the 10-minute a day family asset course, which also contains ChatGPT 202, but very specific. It'll only teach you the ChatGPT 202 that is essential for making an asset for your family members. So this one is an online business course designed for you to create for a family member. Iiwan mo sa kanya yan. Okay? Whether you're still alive or dead, iiwan mo sa kanya yan. So you're gonna build this asset by spending only 10 minutes a day using AI, okay? And then every day you do it until it starts generating money, and then you show it to your loved ones. You don't show it beforehand. You show it to your loved ones, sabi mo, ito, pera para sa'yo. Pupunta na yan sa online account mo, hindi na sa akin. So instead of just you earning, your loved one now starts earning. And when he says, how did you do this? You just teach this person, your loved one, oh, I spent 10 minutes a day doing this. Gusto mo ituloy mo. Because it's just 10 minutes a day. It's so easy to accept. So this is a different, totally different course from online jobs or online business, because this is a legacy course that you will do it for, let's say, 3 months by yourself, and then you pass it on when it starts earning to your family members. This also contains ChatGPT 202, but specific to this kind of online asset. Okay? How to go join this is also in the jhilar.com/chatgpt. Okay? Para sa di ka nalilito. And finally, there is an online business course I have, which is the online business master classes, which also contains ChatGPT. All of them are found in the same website, so no more confusion. So, so that's it. That's my announcement for today. Para you guys know, those are the options you can uh, use. No, so 10 minutes a day family asset course, ChatGPT pure course, and the Take Action online jobs mentoring this 2023 allows you to learn more skills with AI. Okay, and all of them, parang ang dami naman. Hindi naman, it's just all in one place. It's jhilar.com as chat GPT. When you go there, you'll see the options when you click on join now. Right, that's yun lang yung pwedeng puntahan talaga. Okay, para makuha niyo yan. Either go basic 101 or go to the 202, which includes Take Action online jobs, online business, and 10-minute a day family asset course. Ayan. Thank you so much for joining me. Questions before I go? I think that's all I got for tonight. Umabot din ako ng 50 minutes. Nice. Nice 50 minutes. It's my first time na mabilis lang. So, what you guys learned, how are you gonna approach this? Okay? So, ito po yon. Join now. Join.com sa ChatGPT. Deadline is Saturday next week. I think. Sorry, hindi ko matandaan eh. Let me check the calendar. No, Saturday next week is going to be the event na mismo eh. So, hindi yan ang deadline. I'm gonna set the deadline to March 2. Deadline is March 2. Okay, March 2. All right. You have questions, guys? Drop a line. Angie, you're already part of this. Can it tackle legal matters? Depends. Actually, it can. It can. But like most anything, you have to be the smart one to check the output. So if a person is a lawyer, gumamit siya ng ChatGPT, yes. If a person knows nothing about the law, tapos inas na si ChatGPT gumawa ng anything legal, it won't work because you won't know if it's true. You have to be the human, ikaw, you have to be the filter for these AI tools. Okay? It's the same as using Google. Can you find legal stuff in Google? Yes. How come you can find legal stuff in ChatGPT? Because ChatGPT gets its stuff from Google also. So, pareho lang. No? If you are a person na walang alam sa law, nag-google ka ng legal stuff, you'll read it but you won't be able to understand it or figure out kung totoo. Okay? Hindi mo rin ma-figure out kasi wala ka ng background. So you need to have the background at the very least. For example, nung pinagawa ko siya ng essay, I know what I wanted in the essay. If I don't know what I wanted, like, create for me a story. I don't know what's in it. It won't work. You see, you don't know what's in it. Diba? Can it create PowerPoint materials? It can create any sort of text material that you want. And a PowerPoint outline. A list. You notice kanina, the list that I made, you could put that in PowerPoint. Yeah? Definitely put that in PowerPoint. Yeah? Pwede. Siyempre. I have used this to relate chapters in ChatGPT. Okay. Oh, so gumawa na si Sir Arnel ng ebook. Ayan na. Isipin mo, before the ChatGPT existed, or tools like it, like Jobs, can Arnel make an ebook? Sir Arnel, how long did you take to make the ebook? And hindi nyo alam, Sir Arnel is not a teenager, ha? Di ba, sir? Gumawa siya ng ebook. Ching! Di ba? Bilis. So, just to be sure, I'm just explaining to you, Sir Arnel is already a member of the ChatGPT. Grabe, tapos na-publish na sa Amazon? Bilis! No kidding. Patingin! Patingin! Dali patingin. As in, it took 1 week to do it? Kasi parang kakatapos lang natin ng batch 1. It took 1 week na publish na agad. Bilis! Kumilos! Sir Arnel, yan ang tinatawag na success attitude. Kakaalam nyo lang, gumawa na agad kayo ng libro, na-publish nyo na agad sa Amazon. Yan ang tama. Yan ang tamang ugali. Kiling. I would like to applaud Sir Arnel. Everybody, wala ba kayong kamay? Gumawa siya. Sir Arnel, I think, is about my age. So, you're both young. Gumawa siya ng ebook. Pinablish yun sa Amazon. Amazing. So, isipin nyo yun, galing. Angie, you're part of ChatGPT 202 sa Take Action. Hindi sa 101. Sa Take Action. So, meron ka na. Member ka na. Alright. So, 6 minutes. If you have questions, go ahead. If you have no more questions, let's call it a day. I'll see you in the course. Okay? ChatGPT. So, ang bonus niyan, yung success vision course na 5 days. Bonus yan. Worth 5,000. By the way, the ChatGPT course is like 3,000 lang. Okay? Or something like that. I can't remember. Tapos yung bonus niyan is 5,000 plus yung original na ChatGPT version 1. Kasi dalawa yung bonuses niya. So that's it. That's what I can say for now. That's what I prepared for you guys. I hope I was able to capture the emotion or the potential of this tool, that you will take a look at it and seriously learn more about it from me. All right. So thank you so much. This has been Jomer Hilario. I'll leave you guys with this idea. No, You're always asking for an opportunity. Sana Lord magkaroon ako ng breakthrough. I'm just telling you, it looks like your breakthrough is here. Now, just matters what are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit and watch it pass by and never be a part of it or never get any benefits from it? Or are you going to do something, learn a new skill, something easy to learn like this one, and then use it to create business, to create an ebook, publish it in Amazon? A person like you can do that, no? Right now. Isipin mo, what else can you do? And biglang, the only advantage about thinking about it now is that nobody else is doing that in your circle of friends, in your circle, in your office, in your schoolmates, friends. They're not doing that. Once everybody starts thinking that way, there's no more advantage for you. The advantage is when you're doing it now, thinking about it now, applying it now. Then it's going to be your advantage. Question is, are you going to be left behind, or are you going to grab this so easy tool to use and run with it and make, use it to better your life, use it to better your family? Yun lang po. Thank you so much. God bless everyone. And may you learn to suffer well for the right reasons. This has been Joe Hilario. Live a marvelous life.